Hi, Greasy Garage friends. I'm Chuck. This is Up Chuck Chops. This episode is Praying for Spark. I have a new to me rectifier. I have my tools out. We're going to swap it out and see if we can get spark on cylinders 1 and 4. $10 mil. Can you see? That runs and turns. That's the clip. I gotta pop that clip off and then go get my new one. And now I just gotta fish it out. I always like to compare new and old parts. Connectors seem to be the same. The color of wires seem to be the same. Time to plug her in and find out. Okay, time to pull the plugs. The rectifier is successfully in. Power's on. Here's the test. Doggone it. Okay, that's cylinder number 2. It has spark. 1 and 4 still do not. So, new rectifier installed, new old rectifier. Still no sparkles. I don't know what to do now. That was the thing I would have thought would be the issue. But unless I got a bad one from Fleabay, that's a possibility. And I don't know how to test any of it. Well, it's worth a try. It's 20-some bucks. There was no guarantee it was good. It was old and used. So back to the drawing board. So I read a little in my book, and I can check the pickup coils in the ignition pulse generator with an ohm meter. You have to remove the left-hand side cover, which is that, I believe, and connect the ohm meter leads between the blue leads, cylinder 1 and 4, and the yellow leads, number 2 and 3. And the coil resistance should be 530 plus or 50, 530 ohms plus or minus 50 at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If it doesn't meet spec, the pulse generator assembly must be replaced. I guess it's worth a check. Alright, as I understand it, underneath here, those are tight. Okay. Time for a little squirt of juice. And a little shock therapy. Sometimes a little tap tap. There's no way they should be that tight. I can see the shaft of this torquing. Not twerking, torquing. As I'm twisting trying to get these loose. That's a bummer. I just had a thought. I wonder if I switch the rectifiers, if the plugs match up, and that produced spark on the ones that were not sparking, maybe that would narrow down if I have a bad one running to number 1 and 2. It's worth a shot, I guess. So I did the old switcheroo. I switched the plugs from this one going to 1 and 2, or excuse me, this one going to 1 and 4 to this one. So let's see what happens. No difference. Maybe it's not the rectifier. I did pull the number 2 spark plug, and to confirm, after I switched, it also does not have spark. I switched the plugs back again, and then cylinder 2 had fire. So I'm not sure if the problem's in here, but I got coil on it, gotta let it sit, or if the rectifier's bad. The coil, I can't imagine it being bad. I just can't. The only thing I know to do is swap coils and see what happens, and I don't think I want to do that right now. Folks, we are in a familiar spot. We're back to stumped for the moment. Hopefully somebody working on one of these has a look at it and sees what I'm doing and it helps them a little bit. If you have any ideas on what I should do, leave a comment down below. The folks that are subscribed, thanks for subscribing, watching, and keep wrenching. We'll see you next time.